All right, y'all, we are back with another video. Now, this right here is coming from the channel Drummer Bay. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go to the description, click on it, go show Drummer Bay some love. And you got this video right here that said that Michelle Obama is in trouble as Joan Rivers' daughter might come out to expose her. Man, the Obamas has been in hot water lately. We already know what Barack Obama is going through. Tucker Carlson is tearing him a whole new one right now. He ain't playing around. Now, we're going to go ahead and check this one right here out. Like I said, make sure I hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support, everybody that's leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well. Without further ado, let's dive straight into this, y'all, and let's see what's going on. Cuz it look like it ain't good. Let's go.
It has been 8 months now since Joan Rivers died, and her daughter Melissa is speaking about the circumstances surrounding her mother's death.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
No, Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender.
In my opinion, it was 100% preventable.
In the world of high-profile individuals and the mysteries that sometimes surround their lives, few cases have captured as much attention as the recent developments involving the late comedian Joan Rivers and the death of former President Obama's chef. The passing of Joan Rivers, an iconic figure known for her wit and irreverent humor, was a moment that left many in mourning. As the spotlight intensifies on these perplexing circumstances, a tangled web of secrets and uncertainties begins to unravel, casting shadows on the lives of those involved and leaving the public eager for answers. Amidst a sequence of recent events, an aura of suspicion has enveloped the Obamas. These events have ignited speculation about potential connections to Joan Rivers' 2014 passing. This speculation gained traction following the tragic drowning incident of Obama's chef on the Obama property. Such occurrences have prompted contemplation about whether there's more to the Obamas than initially meets the eye.
I ended up being a community organizer out in the south side of Chicago. A group of churches were willing to hire me.
The complexity of the situation escalated when the former personal chef of Obama met an untimely demise. This unfortunate event occurred shortly after news broke about the chef authoring a revealing book about Obama. This convergence of circumstances has led many to speculate about potential links between these occurrences, with both Joan Rivers and the chef unveiling aspects of the Obamas before their passing.
I know some folks think this tradition is a little silly. I do not disagree. I've got to listen to my critics say I'm often too soft on turkeys.
Suspicions have arisen, causing some to cast suspicions toward the Obamas themselves. This prompts a question. Could Joan Rivers' death be more than a mere accident, as some had initially believed? Curiosity arises about the unlikely association between Barack Obama and Joan Rivers. This connection stems from the fact that Joan, in the weeks leading up to her demise, made audacious and unconventional statements about him.
The only thing lower than your show's rating is a Carl Reiner's ball. Show 'em, Carl!
Joan's reputation was anchored in her unwavering boldness, extending to her outspoken comments about various celebrities. She was never one to withhold her candid thoughts and sentiments. On a certain occasion, journalists caught up with her at a New York City bookstore, where she was lending her support to a wedding ceremony for two fans of the same gender. Amidst the interactions, a reporter posed a question regarding her stance on the prospect of a gay president leading the United States. Joan responded, "We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down," she said. "You know, Michelle Obama is a trans." When asked to further explain, Rivers said, "A transgender, we all know it." Back in that era, Joan's remarks about him and Michelle were largely disregarded, with people chalking them up to her penchant for stirring up controversy. Joan was renowned for her provocative nature, making it effortless for individuals to brush off her assertions about Obama's sexuality. Even when she passed away a few weeks following these statements, the connection remained elusive. Joan underwent a seemingly routine throat procedure at a Manhattan hospital, which should have carried minimal risks. However, complications arose during the surgery, causing her to stop breathing. Although doctors managed to resuscitate her, she was subsequently transferred to Mount Sinai Hospital. There, she was placed under life support and into a medically induced coma. Tragically, she never emerged from that coma, passing away a week later.
That's
The
sad,
circumstances
man.
surrounding
Sad.
Joan's passing were undeniably perplexing. Not only did she expire during a procedure that was deemed low risk, but official reports on her demise also unveiled a series of medical mishaps leading up to the tragic event. For instance, the reports pointed to instances of malpractice that compounded the mystery surrounding her death.
A new outrage from her family this evening. Authorities now revealing that there were selfies taken with Joan Rivers while she was sedated.
For example, authorities found the facility failed to respond to the comedian's waning vital signs, failed to record her weight before sedating her performed procedures, to which she did not consent, and allowed a staff member to photograph Rivers while she was under anesthesia. The recent events have brought a new perspective. Just a few weeks ago, the passing of Tafari Campbell, Obama's chef from his White House days, unfolded in an unsettling manner. The reports share that Tafari Campbell tragically lost his life in a paddleboarding incident near the Obama's Katama estate in Martha's Vineyard on July 23rd. The internet is buzzing with speculations about his tragic demise. According to reports from the Herald, the chef hailing from Dumfries, Virginia, encountered a fateful mishap as he stood on a paddleboard. Regrettably, he lost his balance and plunged into the water. Another individual engaged in paddleboarding on the same pond recounted the incident to the police, noting that they tried valiantly to reach Campbell as he struggled in the water, yet their efforts were ultimately in vain.
Tafari Campbell was paddleboarding near the former president's home in July when another paddleboarder told police he lost his balance.
On July 24th, shortly before 10 a.m. ET, skilled divers successfully retrieved Campbell's body from a pond located on Edgartown Great Road. This somber event was detailed in a news release by the Massachusetts State Police. Subsequently, the Massachusetts State Police, MSP, conveyed to people through a formal statement, Mr. Campbell was visiting Martha's Vineyard at the time of his passing. President and Mrs. Obama were not present at the residence at the time of the accident. The circumstances raised significant concerns among the public. Law enforcement swiftly classified Tafari's demise as an accident, a conclusion met with skepticism due to its perplexing nature. Authorities attributed his drowning to...
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though, that they kept saying, though. They kept saying it was an accident, and somebody said they seen him fall off. It's just at this point, it seemed like you just can't really trust the Obamas that much, man. And then, like, with Joan Rivers, like, this is something that she been saying, so it's like every time you turn around, Joan Rivers was saying, like, hey, is Michelle, she's a transgender, so I'm like, dang, she's a man? Is Michelle Obama really a man? I'm like, this is crazy. And Joan Rivers ain't the only one that said that. There's been a lot of actors, a lot of people that's been saying that. Then when you start to hear it a lot, you be like, whoa, is she really a man? And first thing I want to say is rest in peace to the chef, and rest in peace to Joan Rivers, man. Sad situation. But, man, this right here is wild, y'all. This is wild. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about this so far. But it did get me, though, like at the point where they're saying that he couldn't swim, but then they're showing videos of him swimming. So that would kind of lost me. Like when I first heard about it, I'm like, whoa, this ain't making no sense now. Come on. Because there's always stories like the police story was different, Barack Obama's story was different. It's like, who do we believe? Who should we believe?
His alleged lack of swimming skills. However, sources close to him have contested this assertion, asserting that Tafari was a proficient swimmer and diver. Adding to the confusion, the pond in which he drowned was merely 8 feet deep, a depth that seemed inconsistent with a strong swimmer's fatal accident. Despite these conflicting accounts, initial attention toward the case was relatively limited. This all changed a few weeks ago when reports surfaced, garnering heightened interest. An unverified video circulated online revealed that Tafari had been in the process of writing a tell-all book before his passing. This revelation has spurred speculation that Tafari might have included Obama in his book, leading some to theorize that someone might have sought to silence him. In the wake of Tafari's death, a series of revelations have come to light.
That's the reason why I say you just never know what's going on. It'd be like he say, she say. Like, you just never know where it's going on. It's like he was getting ready to come out with a tell-all book. So it's like, man, that is wild, bro. That is wild.
that have left the public with unanswered questions. Soon after his passing, letters written by Obama to his college sweetheart resurfaced on social media. The contents of these letters were shocking. They contained Obama's admissions of past gay fantasies and thoughts. This unexpected revelation has contributed to the growing sense of intrigue and speculation surrounding Tafari's untimely demise. Obama said, "Regarding homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination. My mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope to make it more so until I can think in terms of people, not women, as opposed to men." At the age of 21, Obama...
See, that's the thing right there. That's the reason why Tucker Carlson is exposing Obama right now. Like, Tucker Carlson is not playing around. If y'all haven't watched that video, make sure you go on my channel. It's on there with Tucker Carlson. He took Barack Obama a whole new one. Even brought on the guy that said that he was messing with Barack Obama. It is wild. And I haven't even heard Obama come out to even say anything about this situation. He probably ain't even going to say nothing. He probably don't even want to respond to it. But this is wild. And then there was an interview that they saying that the news was trying to sweep under the rug. But now the video done resurfaced. Now it's all over the internet. So I ain't no getting out of this.
Obama was in a phase of exploration, a period commonly associated with open-mindedness. Nonetheless, this revelation has stirred considerable commotion, as the idea of Obama having gay inclinations was not widely entertained until now. The intrigue deepens when one considers the recently resurfaced letter in conjunction with Tafari's ongoing project, a tell-all book that was expected to divulge private aspects of the Obamas' lives. As these threads intertwine, a question emerges. Is this a mere coincidence, or is there more beneath the surface? The situation's murkiness intensifies when taking into account Tafari's unfortunate drowning close to Obama's property. This proximity casts a shadow over the circumstances, adding to the suspicions that are already present. Increasingly, individuals are connecting the dots between Joan Rivers' enigmatic death in 2014 and Tafari's recent passing. Joan's demise during a seemingly routine medical procedure had already raised eyebrows due to its suspicious nature, fueled by inconsistent accounts from those involved. The unsettling detail of a staff member capturing photos of Joan while she was unconscious adds another layer of suspicion. Some people are guessing that these photos might have been given to the person who may have wanted to eliminate Joan. The lack of these images appearing on social media, despite the potential personal motives for taking them, has only amplified the suspicions. Consequently, a growing conviction has taken root. Both Joan and Tafari met untimely fates because they were on the brink of revealing information about the Obamas. This potential exposure could have posed a threat to Obama's public image, leading some to theorize that both individuals were silenced to prevent any harm to his reputation. A Twitter user wrote, "What did Tafari Campbell see in Obama's house that got him murdered?" What do you think about the whole situation? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below.
See, and that's what I was saying, y'all. Like, people ain't playing around. They are coming out and they is talking about this situation. So, I mean, you know, it always something coming out. But like I said, Tucker Carlson been speaking on it. I mean, the whole internet been speaking on it. Even the news done picked it up and stuff like that about Obama, man. There's some crazy stuff going on out here. Once again, like I said, rest in peace to Joan Rivers, and rest in peace to the chef, Obama's chef, ex-chef. Man, like I said, sad situation. But like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about everything. But that question is constantly coming up, man. Is Michelle Obama a man? Because Joan Rivers, she didn't hold back. She said yes, she is a transgender, and Obama is, you know what. So Joan Rivers didn't hold back when she made her comment. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about it. I want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.